What's up, everybody? I'm not going to deep half of Team Disney in the NBL Week 1, and this is our team builder for our matchup against Team Subs, right?
Yep.
And I'm joined by my teammate, Shofu. The battle will be on his channel tomorrow. The link is in the description down below. We're going to win this. We have to win this, Shofu.
I don't think there's any chance we lose. This team is looking kind of crispy right now.
It actually is, and it's against Callum and Luke. So if we can't beat Callum and Luke, because as much as I like them as people, if we can't beat Callum and Luke, what chance do we have against Wolfie and Marcus, against like the Jamies
Joey
or Libiki, Joey and MV? Like, we have to beat Callum and Luke. And I know they're saying the same thing about us, because we're viewed as one of the easier teams in this league. Like, we're one of the easier teams, because neither of us play doubles much. We're both singles players. But, we've come up with some crispy tech here, okay? We've come up with some crispy tech. I'm just going to quickly show what our opponents have available to them in their draft. They've got Mega Lucario, which is super scary. Clefable, which is super scary. And we're expecting Mega Lucario, Clefable as their lead, right? Right?
I mean, I'd assume so. They might not. They could throw out a Crobat or maybe a Raikou. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters.
Raikou and Crobat are both big threats to our team as well. So we're expecting them to bring Mega Lucario, Clefable, Mew, Hitmontop, Crobat, Raikou. Literally the first 6. But they might bring Flight Typhlosion. They might bring Druddigon. I don't see them bringing Shiftry or Seismitoad, really. We have prepared for them just in case, but I don't see it. But very, very scary teams. And this is a little bit of my cheat sheet here that you can see with... I've got their speed ranges.
Yeah,
and for Mega Lucario, I didn't even bother putting a range, man. They're running max speed, okay? Crobat, I didn't bother putting a range. They are running max speed Crobat because it speed ties with Tapu Koko. Same thing with Raikou. They're running max speed.
Yeah, Raikou.
So on one side, we've got Trap Ketchum, the Magmortar. We've got Down for What, the Lantern. We've got Flex on these trainers, Tornadus. And we got Big Fish.
Big Fish.
Big Fish, the Gyarados. And then on Shofu's side, if you want to run through them on Shofu.
We got Tapu Koko. Okay. We got oh, broken. Okay, I didn't see that. We gotta bring a shiny one too.
Oh shit.
More broken. The Landers. Best pick in straight Bullet. Somali and Tapu Bullet. The Pokemon on the bottom are the Pokemon we're thinking of. You know, those are like the substitutes pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, the more likely one to come is Gyarados and Tornadus and Gyarados. They're much more changeable than like Silvally and Tapu Bulu. It's only if they throw a massive curveball.
If they bring Crobat, we're gonna bring Silvally. If they don't, we're gonna bring Tapu Bulu. That's pretty much it.
Like Gyarados versus Tornadus really depends on their team comp and like how we think they're gonna try and control speed. Because, like, Tornadus is really, really cool for, obviously, Tailwind, and Prankster Tailwind at that. Like, that's really important. Prankster Tailwind is super, super good. But also, like, Hurricane can miss, which is a problem. Grass Mots for Seismitoad and all of that. And then this Gyarados is kind of disgusting. It's Z Happy Hour, which gives it +1 everything. And then we've EV'd it, so that at +1 speed, it outspeeds max speed Raikou. And then it has Earthquake.
We have Earthquake.
Like, no, Raikou dies. Obviously, that's no good with grassy terrain. Which Bulu just doesn't fit in this matchup, which is really sad because it's such a good mon. But just in this matchup, if it got Play Rough, it would be so good.
It would also be a broken-ass Pokemon.
Yeah, but come on, we can cross our fingers that like midway through the series, they're going to release the shiny Bulu with Play Rough, and we're just going to have an S-tier pick for B. A B-tier. A B-tier that's actually S.
Shiny Bulu. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so our expected lead is Trap Catching the Magmortar with more broken than Landorus. Because Clefable,
they lead up with Clefable
and Lucario. We basically have 2 options against Clefable Lucario, right? We can either follow me with Magmortar and just poison Z into their follow me from Clefable, which will kill all but the bulkiest of bulky Clefables.
Is that a modest? Oh no, it's plus speed. Okay.
It should be modest. Actually, we changed it, but for some reason it keeps like reverting back.
Okay.
Like it only needs to hit like 262 speed or something to outspeed Hitmontop. And then, like, everything else, modest is better, because we don't need to outspeed Mew, because they're not going to run max speed Mew. And then everything else outspeeds us anyway. So the only thing that we lose outspeeding is Mew. And, like, who gives a crap about outspeeding Mew, really? With all the speed control we have as well.
Yeah.
So we need to hit 262 speed. There we go, 263. And then we get to have 156 HP EVs. So that's kind of, like, a lot more bulk. So that's what this what's this meant to be if Showdown didn't keep resetting my sets. It's a glitch on my computer. But
okay, no worries. I was wondering.
Yeah, it's just an absolute bomb. Earth Power then kills Lucario the next turn.
There's no way they're gonna expect Poison MZ, bro. There's just no way.
No, there isn't. But another play is, if we're expecting Lucario to Ice Punch into Lando, right? We can actually just protect Lando and Heat Wave, and that will knock out Lucario almost all the time. If he then decides, and we're wrong, and he close combats Magmortar, which is the biggest hit he can do to Magmortar, it's the biggest thing that Lucario can do, we've got 236 defense instead of 252. Because that guarantees he does between 75 and 82% damage, which activates our Aguav Berry, gives us 50% health back, and then his defenses drop, and Heat Wave guarantee KOs him.
And we have like an almost full HP...
yeah, almost full HP Magmortar, and then Landorus is untouched, and then the next turn we just poison in EMZ, the Clefable. So like we've got options, like depending on what the composition is, like how important it is to preserve Magmortar versus Landorus, all of that, like... We do have options, which I think is really important.
And then we have the Lantern there, just in case they do want to bring Raikou.
Yeah.
Because we have a Gyarados, we have a Tornadus, and then on the other side, I guess the other side is not really. But
it's like if we manage to take out, for example, if we manage to go Poisonium Z into Clefable, take out Clefable, next turn we Earth Power into Lucario, and Raikou was behind the Lucario because they wanted to be able to protect Raikou with Clefable. And we've still got Magmortar Landorus. We just follow me with Magmortar, because even if Raikou Thunderbolts and kills us, we're still going to get to Earth Power a Raikou and kill it dead.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a lot of answers. Or let's say, oh shit, you know, we don't get to do that and Raikou's out. We just Icy Wind while protecting Landorus with the Lantern. We protect Landorus, we Icy Wind. All of a sudden, our Landorus is now faster than that Raikou. And what's it going to do? It's going to sit there, it's going to die. So, like, we've got loads and loads of options. Just going to double check that I've run enough speed. Look at this. Look at this really good team building where I might have forgotten to do this. Divided by 1.5. Raikou at -1 hits 240. Landorus is at 263. Yup. So we definitely outspeed a -1 Raikou. So that's really, really nice.
Yeah. And then on the other side, oh, wait, are you going to talk about Lantern more?
That's fine. Lantern just has loads of speed control in Thunderwave as well, I was going to say.
Yeah, and then it also, like, obviously, it's just a really good wall. Like, they have a Typhlosion if they want to bring that. We could send this out. And like I said, this thing literally just counters Raikou. Like, it can't touch it at all.
Yeah.
And the Pokemon that Raikou want to hit are on the same side as Lantern.
I've done some calcs as well. Even with HP Ground, Raikou 3-hit KOs this Lantern. So we can send out Tapu Koko and just discharge and like heal it by as much as it's taking damage.
Yeah. And then on the other side, speaking of Tapu Koko, since they have that Crobat, if we don't want to, if we don't feel like risking the speed tie or something like that, if we use Protect and we can't use it again or something, we have Silvally since the Ghost resists poison.
And we started with Steel, I think.
Yeah, we started with Steel. I think Ghost is fine. Anything that resisted poison was honestly fine.
And like the big issue with Steel was that they've got like Hitmontop and they've got Earthquake spammers and they're going to want to bring ground type
Lucario.
And they've got Lucario. Yeah, whereas this Silvally sits in front of Lucario. It takes any Steel hit from Lucario with this spread, with 104 defense, defensive nature, and then it can parting shot or it can paralyze a Lucario. So, and then late game, Swords Dance multi-attack, their only Ghost resist in their entire team is Shiftry.
And they also have a Mew, so that's actually really clean.
Yeah, so it's super clean. Like, it's a slow pivot with parting shot. Late game, it can sweep. Especially if Magmortar's still around late game, it can just set up a Swords Dance and just start hitting stuff with +2 multi-attacks, which even uninvested do huge damage. So, yeah, it's super good. It's a super good mon. Bulu's garbage. It's just a horn.
I think Silvally was a really good pick, bro.
Right?
Silvally is so good.
Because you've got to remember, we're sitting here with the team builder. We're like, oh, this mon's this type, this one's this type. When they're doing their team builder, they're like, okay, and what Silvally are they going to bring?
Exactly. And then Tapu Bulu, I mean, we're probably not going to end up using Tapu Bulu, but Tapu Bulu will influence them to bring Crobat, which is what we want.
Yeah, we want them to bring Crobat because it's basically a dead pick.
Bulu,
it's a dead pick against, like, Prankster Tailwind Tornadus with Tapu Koko, or it's a dead pick against Icy Wind Lantern with Tapu Koko and Protect. It's a dead pick against it's even a dead pick against Icy Wind Lantern with Landorus, because then Landorus just psychics it and kills it. Like, we've got Thunder Wave on Lantern, we've got Thunder Wave on Silvally, we've got Follow Me on Magmortar, we've got Tailwind on Thunder Tornadus, we've got Icy Wind on the Gyarados. We have so many speed control options that if we slow down Crobat at all, it's no longer a threat.
Yep.
So we just need to make it slow, and then it's done. It's finished. So, yeah, I think we built a really, really solid team, and I might regret saying that tomorrow when we get blown back. Only things
okay,
I'm worried
there's
about.
no way, bro. There's just no way we're getting blown back.
But it's like we're running Flyinium Z on Tornadus, literally just for Z Hurricane, because we don't want to miss, like, a really important Hurricane.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, missing an important Hurricane would suck.
Is that a... Oh, no, that's timid. Okay.
And
just
then...
checking.
And then, like, Grass Knot is there just in case they bring Seismitoad, because we needed an answer to Seismitoad that just OHKOs it no matter what, in case they run some weird Rain Dance set. And Skydrop is to remove a threat from the field. Like, if we're really struggling and there's, like, a threat that's just sitting there doing damage, if we can remove that for a turn, and that just gives us the turn we need to deal with it, that's great. And it also stops redirection. So say Clefable uses Follow Me. If you Skydrop it and lift it up, the next mon to attack gets to attack the other Pokemon. Which...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really important. So... Yeah, I think that's it. That's our team. Wish us luck, Team We Disney. We can do this. We can definitely.
I think we got this, man.
Yeah, I think we got it,
I honestly
man.
don't think there's no way we're gonna lose,
like,
man.
I've planned out our road to, like, playoffs. And, like, our road to playoffs starts with winning this battle, because we can beat this team. We can beat Team Flawless, right? We can beat Team Mythical, and then we only need 3 other wins, and we make playoffs.
Right.
So if we get these, if we nail these solid wins, we can lose to Dream Ball. That's fine. We can lose to MV and Joey, although I really want to beat MV and Joey. But we can lose to them and it's okay. We'll beat Team Jamie because they're crap. But yeah, that's it. That's our team. Battle tomorrow on Shofu's channel. All the MBL links down below. Please join the fan server, because right now we're kicking ass on the fan server. I'm going to show it here on screen. If we go to the MBL fan server here, and you go to the bot stuff, you can see the logs, except not, because it's showing the member list. Here we go. So if you look at, like, the members that different teams have, because when you join, it asks you to do, like, hashtag of the team you want to join. We have 278 members. Team Subs has 226 members. So we have more... Our viewers have more faith than Team Subs. So that's the first step. And then you look at the other teams, like the next best one's Team Schooled with 155. That's nothing. We're kicking ass here, so keep us strong on the server. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy the MBL. I hope we win tomorrow. And we'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.
So you...
Alright then, guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.